Yo boys, welcome back to day 4 of Road to Payout. Now, this is a series where I start from scratch. I've got a Topstep 50k account and I've shown you me pass it. Now we passed it on day 3, which was yesterday. There we go. Go on, that was a push.
Order filled.
Bang! There we go. Jeez! Come on the boys. There we go. We took a lovely 1 to 3, passed the account, and now today, in today's trade, I'm only trading funded accounts. No evaluation, all past funded accounts. So look out for 2 trades taken today. And yeah, let's get into the video. For those that don't know, this week, every single day I've been trading London. This morning, 1 to 2. Oh, another day, boys, on the live with Amanda. Everyone's watching this trade live. We're in this trade currently as it's reversing. But yeah, lovely stuff. Finally hit. How are you able to hold trades this long, bro? Cause I do this shit, man. Nah, bro, on a real, just you gotta hold it. But yo, full take profit hit. Join me live this morning and trading live. Jump in the description, all for free. It's gonna be fun, shits and giggles. Besides that, let's get into the video. Hope everyone has a blessed day and a successful week ahead. Let's go. Right, yo, boys. So market opens in literally 1 minute. As you can see, yesterday we had that massive, crazy buy. So I have now got my funding set up. So I'm trading on a Topstep account, which is this, and underneath it I have 5 50k accounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 300k total. See what happens. It's either going to follow this trend to the upside, I'd say.
That's crazy, Peter.
We fill this space.
7 night, you biggie. Let's go.
Oh, that space, G.
All right, we got open. Bucket.
Order filled.
Whoa.
25-point stop.
What the fuck?
Don't tell me it wicks me like that. Don't wick me out
What?
like that. Come on. Come on. Don't do me like this. Come on. I really hate that I just took that so fucking aggressive. But I did it and I have to live with that. I think we're going to have to take a second trade here.
Outrageous.
Okay.
Order filled.
Oh, so as you can see from that trade, very unfortunate, to be honest with you. Very aggressive, very, very aggressive. Like, literally when I entered on the break of this wick here, right? He, like, entered me. He, like, wow. It was crazy. So it moved very fast. So what I will say, usually when there's price action like this, right at the open, like, immediately right at the open, usually it becomes high risk. And usually you want to wait for price to settle. Now, AJ did get in very aggressive, and I actually got in with him. But one thing, like, if we're going to learn from a lesson here, is look out in future for very sporadic price action, especially at open, like within the first few seconds, where it's just like dumping or just flying. Like, you do have to keep in mind, you want to be very precautious during them first like 30 seconds, 1 minute, because it can be wild. But very unfortunate. Like, if you obviously I took this loss, so this is the first trade. There is going to be a second trade, and you'll know that, like, if you've saw NAS today, this is very unfortunate because you know what happened, didn't it? But yeah. Right, look, boys, as you see, we just took that L, but unfortunately, we just got wicked out because, as you can see, price eventually does come back into our favor, into our direction. And then I start to adapt and move my support levels, SR levels, basically just plotting out where I can maybe take another re-entry. And as you can see here, I placed it under this wick on this previous level of support. And unfortunately, I didn't take this trade. I'm in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm going to take this. But I fell into the trap of when in a group and trading with other people, you kind of do get caught up in their psychology and in their trades, which is fair. And a lot of people will join a room just to copy every single move and every single trade that trader does present, which is fair, which I understand, because the trader who you're usually going to be following is obviously more advanced, had more experience. But me personally, I am not trying to copy a signal for signal. I'm trying to be in a room and be around winners and basically soak up the confidence that when I do take a trade, I can hold it because someone else next to me who is more experienced is also in that trade, not just solely relying on somebody giving me a trade signal and me taking it. And then if shit goes wrong, me blaming it on them. I don't think if you're going to join a room, we don't join these rooms to be signal bots. We join these rooms to basically, for me personally, watch these actual concepts play out. like what I watch online. So for example, I've studied AJ's content top to bottom, watched every single video, and then I've also reached out and messaged students within the group who are winning. And I'm like, yo, bro, is this legit? Is this real? People winning? And they're like, yo, show me everything, the screenshots and everything. But also proof of concept. I am taking the concepts I'm learning online from these people, from someone like AJ, and I'm taking these concepts to London session in the mornings, and the results have been fucking unmatched. Been winning every day, and everything's transforming, everything's starting to click. And so I'm like, fuck it. So when I'm in these trade rooms, I'm basically in these trade rooms looking for guidance. I'm also finding confidence within a trade if I do enter it, knowing that someone more experienced, someone that's been in the game a lot longer is also in this trade, and I am making the right move. Now, here's the thing where you can get caught up with. Being caught up within their psychology and only taking their trades doesn't help you learn. It doesn't gain you any more wisdom within trading. All it does is make you reliant. And so when you lose and when the other person loses that you took the trade from, you're just going to blame all your losses on that person rather than market conditions, rather than yourself and taking accountability. And I think to become a profitable trader, we have to be very accountable. You know, we can't just blame the markets all the fucking time. And I've fallen into this, and I guess a lot of people have and will and do. But my plan going forward is to use my own analysis and be confident in my analysis and in my bias and taking them trades off my own back, which you're about to see me do. And yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. I don't want people to join rooms and just fucking think, oh, if he enters, I enter. If I do this, he does that. If he, you know what I'm saying? Because then you just get caught up and you get fucked over. If you do take a loss and you blame it all on the other person, which is not fair. And so yeah, going forward in this trade at this point, I've caught myself. I'm like, look, I know what I'm doing. I can do this. I've proven myself. I've got experience in the London session. I just need to take the same concepts that I would do in London and do literally in New York. Now, one thing that I do in London, which if you was in the London live this morning, is I have been trading and analyzing the 1 minute as well as the 5, right? And I've been able to find support and resistance levels that show up in the 1 minute, but don't really seem clear at the time on the 5. So an example of this is the trade I am about to take, which you're about to watch. So yeah. Also, my girlfriend just called me up and she told me she took a W. And I was like, oh shit, well I lost. She's like, oh, I made $550 on my funded account. I was like, fucking come on. That's my girl, that. Anyway, let's show you this shit.
I believe
Order
it.
filled.
Order filled.
Right, yo, boys. I'm in this
Yahoo
trade.
sent me. Big Yahoo
Personally, AJ's
started
not
sending
taking
me
this
money,
trade,
man.
but I am entering this trade. So, we'll see what happens.
I don't know. It's not a. Let's see how this next candle. See how this closes.
So yeah, boys, AJ's not entered this trade. I've decided to take this trade on my own back there. So hopefully this plays out. And we make our prof back. You get me? So I've just muted the chat for the time being. Come on, nearly there. Probably puts the break even now. Don't want to lose this trade at this point. There we go. Hold it out, hold it out, hold it out, hold it out. Almost there. Go on, just a little bit more, a little bit, little bit more. Alright. There we go. Bit more. Boom. Right, I'm gonna put a 1 to 2 there, boys. And it's still going, lovely stuff. Now, did they copy trade at all? Ah, jeez. Yo, that's so sick. So the first so the first accounts, the first trade I took didn't copy trade. They lost to the Apex accounts. But that one just did. Fucking, let's see what the P&L card's saying. There we go, boys. 2.3k for the day. Cool, man. Love that shit. Happy days. On the first trade, as you can see, we've basically gotten off the break immediately. Very, very aggressive entry. Very aggressive entry. And we got wicked out. We unfortunately got wicked out by, let's see, quite a while to be fair. So that was unfortunate. Now, I was waiting for other draws of liquidity to be hit. As you can see on a 5 minute, we've got a lot down here, a lot down here. Now, eventually we get to this point, right? And you can see it wants to fill yesterday's price action. Yesterday, we took buys, as you all saw. Massive trade yesterday. It's wanting to fill this space. This, to me, right now, this is literally an A+ setup. When people message me, what's an A+ setup? What does it look like? This. This is exactly what it looks like. In my personal opinion, I'm not speaking like facts. This is just personally what I've seen. I'm like, okay, cool. If I was to higher leverage, if I was to be confident in a trade, this is the day. These are the days. These are the type of trades. Now, as you can see here, on the 5 minute, we eventually had some sort of a pullback. We had 3 candles of just shorts, or 4 candles, and it wicked down 228 points. And the first sign that we had of some sort of reversal was here. So as soon as I saw this and I saw some sort of structure being made, understanding that, look, structure's been made. This is on the 1 minute. For those that don't know, I trade on the 1 minute on London session as well. It's just something I do. It's not something I've seen from AJ, but it is something I personally do. And we still have all this space to fill. I was like, you know what? It's going to fill that space. I'm jumping in. Got in. We hit our 1 to 2. We're now up on all the accounts. 2.3. And yeah, luckily for me, very luckily for me, the loss didn't get counted on my Apex accounts for whatever reason. Now, I have clarified and double checked this with Tradify on Tradivate, but still all good. So I'm walking away. I'm done for the day. Now, look, boys, for those, do not forget, Apex is still literally 90% off, and there's 1 day left. So before you forget, use the code LOCKIN, get your accounts, load them up. For this month in London session, we also took a W.